We have about 25 people in this play, and most of them are docents here at the museum. Most all the people this year have played that role before. There's only one or two that we're moving around. These people have played these parts. They know these parts. They have looked up on the internet, they've read in books, they've studied this character. I hear them talking in first person around the museum as if Mr. Albright is addressing Mr. Belangi. And our E.B. Gaston he has shaved his beard, he has dyed his hair, and he is thinking like E.B. Gaston. These are people that have studied the parts. They have worked on their costumes for several years. They have excellent costumes. And one of these days, I hope it gets to be like Monroeville, the way they do Kill a Mockingbird. I hope our play develops in that. But right now, we just couldn't have a better cast of near professionals, playing these parts that they have deeply studied. Roundup Day was the day that E.B. Gaston denoted as the day to put your money where your mouth is, come to Fairhope, and we're going to stake out a new town. The people came here with all sorts of inclinations and agendas, but the most important one was to found a colony where they could put good principles to practice and a new town where they could put new theories to work, good theories to work. And they did that. They came and founded Fairhope, and Fairhope was very successful.
Stagger Lee was a bully and old Golan was too. Stagger Lee shot Golan.
I'm Fran Morley, and I am portraying Lydia Jane Newcomb Cummings. Lydia and her husband Samuel came to Fairhope because they were great supporters of progressive education.
We do this Roundup play now really to tell the story of Fairhope, and it just became a natural thing to do. I was doing cemetery tours. We were doing the Roundup play here for a couple of years, and it just dawned on me one day, let's do this Roundup play out in the cemetery. And we had to broaden it a little bit, and we were lucky that the cemetery is the old part of the cemetery just sits right there in the back, and there are the town founders just lined up almost chronologically right across the staging area, and it just lends itself perfect to people being still. You don't have to walk through the cemetery. The crowd can come in and sit there, and we start from their right, and we tell the story of the founding of Fairhope and the things that were happening in Fairhope, and it works really good.
Hello, I'm Catherine King. I'm playing Clara Machon Gaston. She was the wife of the town founder E.B. Gaston.
I'm Graham Timms. I'm playing John Franklin Johnson, the husband of Marietta Johnson. And my wife, Maggie, is playing Marietta Johnson, so I'm playing my wife's husband.
Fairhope has such a great history, and it was just really a lot of fun to see this come to life today right here in the Colony Cemetery. Thanks. Great production.
I feel like you were part of that time because these people, their characters and their comments and their attitudes and philosophies were brought forward for us people to not only see, but the unique part of this whole thing is these people are with us today, buried here in this cemetery, which is very, very unique. The founding people of this town are right here, and we're celebrating that, and we appreciate it.
Hey, I'm John Woods, and I just wanted to say that this production has been a lot of fun. I remember about a year ago, I was talking with Donnie, and he was telling me about this production, and he said this was going to be the last year we did it. And I said, well, maybe we should film it. He goes, that'd be a great idea. And I said, okay, I'll do it. And so we've been filming it for the last few days, and it's just been a lot of fun, great people to work with, great story, and I'm looking forward to seeing the finished product.